Imagine this: the delicate aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafting through the air as dawn breaks, not from the bustling cafes lined along the high street, but from your very own kitchen. This scene isn't just a fragment of cozy domestic bliss, it represents a burgeoning movement. Let us begin by crunching some numbers. The average Brit spends approximately £2,210 a year on coffee from shops, with Londoners often paying a premium on this caffeine indulgence. Now, consider a switch to a home brewing setup. A decent coffee machine and fresh beans might set you back £500 initially, but the per cup cost dramatically drops to mere pennies when brewed at home. Over a year, the savings are substantial, freeing up funds for other pleasures or necessities. The arithmetic is compelling. There's an undeniable financial incentive. However, trading the tactile experience of a coffee shop with its clink of cups and murmur of conversations for the solitary push of a button on a home coffee maker does ask one to weigh what truly constitutes value in our daily coffee ritual. This transition from patron to home barista also fosters new skills and appreciations. Switching to homemade coffee can be seen as a private indulgence, yet it has public benefits, particularly for the environment. The coffee shop industry is notorious for its waste: disposable cups, plastic lids, and non-recyclable straws. Despite efforts to introduce more sustainable practices, the sheer volume of waste is staggering. Brewing at home using ethically sourced beans and a reusable cup drastically cuts down on this waste. Environmental experts often cite how individual changes in consumption choices can collectively lead to significant environmental impacts. For instance, if 1,000 people committed to the No Coffee Shop Challenge, the reduction in waste would be equivalent to removing several tons of single-use plastics from circulation annually. This part of the challenge particularly resonated on a local online forum where participants shared their biodegradable or compostable setups, turning a personal decision into a community endeavor. On the flip side of brewing alone is the undeniable shift in social dynamics. Coffee shops are more than just retail spaces, they are communal hubs where friendships are forged and intellectual debates flourish. Opting out of this public sphere poses questions about social isolation and the revision of public and private boundaries. Despite brewing alone, many, including myself, found inventive ways to sustain sociability. Virtual coffee breaks with colleagues or weekend coffee clubs where homebrewers shared tips and beans flourished. This phenomenon underscores the resilience of community even in solitude. Connection finds a way. However, experts argue that while these are valuable, they cannot fully replicate the casual, unplanned interactions that coffee shops facilitate, thus altering the social fabric of our daily lives, subtly but significantly. After a month of foregoing coffee shops for the humble abode of my kitchen, the insights are as stimulating as the coffee itself. Economically and environmentally, the benefits of brewing at home are clear and compelling. Socially, the challenge is nuanced, impacting the casual daily interactions that subtly enrich our lives. The No Coffee Shop Challenge is more than a simple exercise in frugality or environmental consciousness. It's a mirror reflecting our intricate relationship with daily habits and their broader societal ripples. Whether the juice is worth the squeeze might vary from person to person, but one thing is undeniably clear: the way we sip our coffee can speak volumes about the world we want to live in and share. In embracing this challenge, many find not just savings or satisfaction in their environmental contributions, but a renewed sense of agency in crafting daily life rituals that align more closely with personal and collective values.